Have you? Alright fellas, let's have a real conversation. Dating in 2025 is a whole new world for men. If you're out here operating with a playbook from 2015, or even 2020, you're going to find yourself frustrated, confused, and ultimately, alone. The ground has shifted under your feet. The expectations, the trends, the entire culture around how men and women connect. It's all different. Women are approaching dating with new tools, new mindsets, and a new set of rules that frankly most of you haven't been briefed on. They're being told to demand more, expect more, and filter more aggressively than ever before. This isn't to say it's impossible, far from it. In fact, for the man who is paying attention, this new landscape offers a tremendous opportunity. But you cannot afford to be naive. You can't just be yourself and hope for the best, because yourself might be using an outdated operating system. The key isn't to complain about the changes or to wish for the good old days. The key is to understand the new terrain so you can maneuver through it with precision and purpose. The reality is, most men are walking into this new environment completely blind, and they're getting played. They're wasting time, energy, and resources on women who were never serious to begin with. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. If you understand what's really happening, you can navigate modern dating with confidence. You'll know how to identify genuine interest versus casual entertainment. You'll know when to invest and, more importantly, when to walk away. This isn't about learning tricks. It's about learning the truth of the current market. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about this new trend they're calling slow dating. On the surface it sounds mature, doesn't it? It's marketed as this thoughtful, intentional way to get to know someone before rushing into things. Women will tell you they want to take their time and build a connection before getting physical, or even before committing to exclusivity. But let's be honest about what this often means for you, the man. It means you're expected to put in more effort for a longer period, with absolutely no guarantee of commitment. You're funding multiple dates, providing endless emotional support, and basically auditioning for a role that she may have no intention of casting. You have to understand, a woman who is genuinely interested in you, a woman who sees you as a high-value man, is not going to make you jump through 100 hoops just to keep her attention. She will be an active participant in building that connection. She will reciprocate your effort. So, my advice is simple. Your investment must match her investment. If she's pushing for this slow dating narrative, but isn't bringing anything to the table herself, if she's not helping plan dates, not initiating conversations, not showing genuine enthusiasm, then she's not slow dating. She's using you for entertainment. Only invest your time and resources in women who show you through their actions that they're just as invested in the process as you are. For years, men have been caught in the trap of endless texting. You'd get a match, and then spend days, sometimes weeks, being a text buddy, trying to build rapport through a screen. Well, the good news is that trend is finally starting to die. The bad news is it's been replaced with a new faster-paced expectation. Women, especially those with options, are tired of pen pals. They now want quicker meetups, or at the very least a video call to verify you are who you say you are and to gauge the vibe. They're using this as a pre-screening tool to weed out men they don't feel an immediate spark with. So, here's the new rule for you. If you've been chatting with a woman for a few days, you need to escalate. Suggest a brief video call, or a simple low-investment meetup like coffee or a drink. Her response to this suggestion will tell you everything you need to know. If she agrees and makes time, she has some level of genuine interest. If she makes excuses, dodges the question, or says she's not ready but wants to keep texting, it's over. She is not interested. Do not waste another second of your time. In 2025, if she won't meet you or get on a video chat within a week of matching, she's either using you for validation, is talking to someone she's more interested in, or is a catfish. Cut your losses and move on. Let's talk about technology. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a buzzword, it's a tool being actively used in the dating world, and you need to be aware of how it's being used on both sides. Women are being coached to use AI to upgrade their dating profiles, to write more engaging bios, and even to help them craft witty responses to your messages. They're also using it to screen you. AI-powered apps and features are helping them filter men based on height, income, education, and other data points before you even get a chance to say hello. It's creating a more efficient, but also a more ruthless filtering process. But here's the catch: AI doesn't fix a flawed product. A woman can use AI to write the perfect bio, but it can't fix a disagreeable personality or unrealistic expectations. For you, the man, you should view AI as a tool, not a crutch. Yes, you can use it to help you polish your profile or brainstorm date ideas. But don't let it become your personality. Your real value lies in your ambition, your character, your ability to lead a conversation, and your real-world accomplishments. AI can help you get your foot in the door, but it's you who has to walk through it. Use it to optimize your presentation, but never forget that genuine masculine confidence cannot be generated by a chatbot. You might have heard that ghosting is on its way out. You'll see articles and posts from women claiming they've evolved. They now send what they call soft exit messages. Things like, "Hey, I've really enjoyed talking, but I don't think we're a match," or "I'm not in the right headspace to date right now." It sounds more polite, doesn't it? It gives the illusion of closure, but let's call it what it is. It's just ghosting with a 2-sentence severance package. The outcome is exactly the same. The interest is gone, and the interaction is over. Do not get hung up on the method of dismissal. Whether she disappears without a trace or sends you a pre-written low-effort text, the message is identical. She's not interested enough to continue. Your job is not to analyze her exit strategy. Your job is not to wonder what you could have done differently. Don't internalize it. A woman who sees real potential in you does not send you a breakup text after 3 days of chatting. When a woman removes herself from your life, whether silently or with a brief message, she has done you a favor. She has saved you time, money, and energy that you can now deploy on someone who recognizes your value. Thank her for her efficiency and keep moving. You hear it all the time. Communication is key. And that's true. But the part they leave out is that communication only matters if it is mutual. You can be the greatest communicator in the world, articulating your intentions with clarity and respect. But if you're talking to a brick wall, you're still just talking to yourself. In modern dating, you will encounter women whose communication is a mess of contradictions. She's enthusiastic one day and distant the next. She says she wants consistency, but her actions are erratic. Her words say "I'm interested," but her behavior screams "I'm busy" with other options. This is a test, whether she knows it or not. It's a test of your standards and your self-respect. The average man will see this inconsistency and try harder. He'll text more, ask what's wrong, and try to fix it, pouring more energy into a leaking bucket. The high-value man does the opposite. When you're met with inconsistent or confusing communication, you don't push, you pull back. You step back and create a vacuum. Match her energy. If she's taking hours to reply, you take hours to reply. Let her reveal her true level of interest. If she's genuinely interested, she will notice your absence and step up to close the gap. If she's not, she'll let you drift away, proving she was never worth your time in the first place. Now let's discuss chivalry, paying for the first date, opening the door, walking on the outside of the sidewalk. These are the hallmarks of a traditional gentleman, and despite what some corners of the internet might tell you, these gestures are still incredibly valuable. They signal that you are a man of means, a protector, and a provider. They set you apart from the low-effort guys she's used to dealing with. However, and this is a very important however, chivalry only works if the woman you are with appreciates it. It is an investment, not a tribute. You are not required to provide for a woman who acts entitled to your generosity. If you pay for a nice dinner and she doesn't even offer a simple, sincere thank you, that's a red flag. If she expects you to plan everything, pay for everything, and lead everything without contributing any enthusiasm or gratitude, she doesn't see you as a partner. She sees you as a utility. A high-quality woman will recognize and appreciate your chivalry. She will show gratitude. She might offer to pay for the tip or get the next round of drinks, not because you need her to, but because it shows she's a reciprocal partner. If she acts entitled, cut it off. Your resources are for a queen, not a court jester. First impressions have always mattered, but in 2025, the pressure is almost exclusively on the man. Let's be brutally honest here. You are being judged far more strictly and on more criteria than you are judging her. You are being judged on your photos, your height, your style, your haircut, your job title, the quality of the date you plan, and your ability to carry a conversation. She, on the other hand, can often show up with low effort, offer little in the way of engaging conversation, and still feel she is the prize to be won. This imbalance is the default setting of modern dating. Your job is not to complain about this reality, but to operate within it. Yes, you need to put your best foot forward. Your appearance, your grooming, and your presentation must be on point. You need to lead with a plan, but you must also be evaluating her effort from the very first interaction. Does she match your energy? Did she put effort into her appearance for the date? Is she asking you questions and contributing to the conversation, or is she just sitting there waiting to be entertained? If you are putting in 100% of the effort and she is giving you 20%, that imbalance will not magically fix itself later on. It will only get worse. Recognize it early and act accordingly. Ultimately, all of these rules lead to one overarching strategy: purposeful dating. The days of seeing where things go are over for any man who values his time and his sanity. That passive approach is a one-way ticket to a situationship, where you provide boyfriend benefits for the title of that guy I'm talking to. You must be intentional. You must know what you want, whether it's a long-term partner or casual dating, and you must vet women based on their compatibility with your goals. Stop listening to words and start watching actions. Words are cheap. Actions reveal intent. Does she make time for you? Does she respect your time? Does she add to your life, or just extract from it? These are the only questions that matter. Don't overinvest in women who show low interest. Don't chase women who are inconsistent. Don't waste your prime years trying to convince a woman of your worth. A woman who is right for you will see your worth without a sales pitch. Being purposeful means having firm boundaries and being unafraid to walk away from any situation that doesn't serve you. It's not about being cold or ruthless. It's about having the ultimate respect for yourself, your mission, and your future. So look, we've covered a lot. The landscape is different, the tools are different, and the games have new names, but I want you to listen to me carefully. Dating has changed, but the fundamentals never will. A man's value will always be tied to his purpose, his resources, and his ability to provide and protect. A woman's attraction will always be linked to that value. The core principles of masculine and feminine energy do not change, no matter what trends come and go. Your job is not to chase after every new fad, but to build yourself into a man of such undeniable value that the games become irrelevant to you. The women who are worth your time are not playing these games. They are looking for the same thing you are: a genuine, competent partner. The noise you see online, the frustrating behavior, the endless filtering, that is the chaos of the low to mid-tier dating market. Your goal is to elevate yourself above it. Focus on your finances, your fitness, and your mission. When you are a man who has his life together, you operate from a position of abundance, not scarcity. You don't tolerate disrespect because you don't have to. This brings us to the most important rule of all. Protect your peace by only giving energy to women who deserve it. That's the real key to success in modern dating. Your time, your attention, and your emotional energy are your most valuable assets. Do not distribute them freely to women who have not earned them. When you learn to protect your peace above all else, you will stop making poor decisions out of loneliness or desperation. You will move with confidence, and you will attract a woman who is worthy of the empire you are building. Stay sharp, gentlemen.